I'm singing. I'm in my office and I'm singing. I'm in my office and I'm singing. Happy holidays, Vineyard family and friends. I hope at this point in the Christmas season you have been able to watch your favorite Christmas movie, whether or not it's Elf. I know everyone's really busy with pending holiday gatherings and celebrations, and so I don't want to take a lot of your time, but would ask that you just take a few minutes to watch this monthly update of what's happening here at the Vineyard. I'd like to start off with some business type stuff. First of all, the parking lot. If you've driven by recently, you'll see that we have all our curbs and sidewalks poured and set. The excavation and final grade was pretty much done yesterday. There's a few more things that need to be done. It's been rolled one time. Today, more dirt will be delivered to fill in the areas between the curb and the sidewalk. And so that's coming along. Unfortunately, after discussing with the paving contractor and the board, we are not going to be paving this season. The main reason for that is because the plants that were open are much further away than our Montoursville plant. So the additional cost in trucking materials up here was the equivalent of about $47,000. And so after discussing that, we just did not feel that we could justify spending that type of money to pave the parking lot this season, when in just a few short months we could have it paved for much less. We initially had not even intended in paving the parking lot. It was going to be gravel, but because of God's favor and some generous donations, that made paving possible. So we just felt that it was the best stewardship to wait so that that $47,000 could be used elsewhere. Also, the electrician has been here since Monday. They are installing the parking lot lights. They've added a few lights along the side of the building, wall lights to illuminate that area. And then the 3 parking lot poles are prepped and ready. And as soon as there's a nice day, they'll bring in a bucket truck and set those lamp poles. Hoping by the end of this week, but it'll just depend on what the weather looks like and access to the bucket truck. Josh Kreider is going to come back and roll out again the parking lot so it's compacted as much as it can be for the winter months, making it a smooth, hard surface until paving occurs the beginning of April. So that's where we are at with the parking lot. I know it may be discouraging. I was hoping to have it paved as well. But as I said, just could not justify spending that kind of money now to pave. Staffing, as I sent an email out last week, we are looking to hire 2 full-time positions, an administrative assistant and an assistant pastor. So those are an ongoing search. We're hoping to, as soon as possible, have those positions filled so we can hit the ground running there. Also, we will be in the next week, I'll be sending out a building access and availability policy. Requests for building use have been increasing as of late, and that's wonderful. I'm so excited to see how the building is being used. But it also presents challenges, and so we're putting together a policy that'll help us request building usage and also allow us just to better track who is accessing the building and when and what they're doing. So look for that. We're going to make that as streamlined as possible so that if you'd like to use the building for meetings or events, it's not a hard process, but also allows us to track better who is in and out of the building. So be on the lookout for that. The fun thing that I wanted to share with you is the schedule of events for December. We have just a ton of events going on. And I encourage you, don't feel like you have to participate in everything, but pick some things where you can connect with others here in the Vineyard or reach out to people in the community. In the email that I'll send with this video will be an attached schedule of events for you to review. You can also access all this information through the Vineyard app and get a description of each event. But here's what we've got going on. Right now until December 17th is our Christmas house decorating contest. If you have not received a house and would like to be part of that, we will have them available on Sunday for you to take. Those houses are due back on December 17th. Put your name and the category that you are entering your house in on the bottom, and there will be a table in the gathering area to leave those. We'll keep them on display until Christmas Eve when we announce the winners. Also coming up, we've got caroling around the block on December 13th. We'll start at the church at 5 p.m. with dinner and then go caroling. Women, there's a Jingle and Mingle Christmas gathering coming up on Friday, December 15th here at the church at 6 p.m. Salvation Army bell ringing will be held December 16th from 10 to 2 at Dunham's Department Store. Young adult Christmas party will be held on December 17th following the morning service for those young adults ages 18 to 30. Check that out. One thing I did want to explain is our Blue Christmas service. This is also called the longest night service. It is an acknowledgement that the holiday season is not joyful. It's not a celebration for everyone. In fact, for some people, it is a hard holiday to celebrate. And so this season acknowledges that the holidays can be hard, but we also focus on the hope, peace, joy, and love that Jesus provides to us in the midst of those hard times and struggles. So that is going to be held on December 21st, the longest day of the year, at 6 p.m. here at the church. If you know someone who maybe this holiday season is going to be a difficult one, I encourage you to invite them to this service. On December 23rd here at the church will be our Vineyard family game night. Our Christmas Eve candlelight service will be held on Sunday, December 24th at 5 p.m. here at the church. We will not have a morning service that morning, but I encourage you to invite family and friends to this traditional Christmas Eve service. It is typically just a really meaningful way to celebrate Christmas together. We are bringing back our Christmas dinner outreach on Christmas Day for those who maybe don't have a place to go or are alone or are traveling. We'll open our doors and provide a nice Christmas dinner and fellowship for those folks. And then we're going to conclude the year with a New Year's Eve party here at the church on December 31st. That is a Sunday night. We will have a morning service only that day. Again, don't feel like you have to participate in all of those events, but try to connect in some way throughout the holiday season with others here at the Vineyard. Thanks again for taking time to watch this video. As the days until Christmas tick down, let me encourage you to find some time each day to focus on the reason we celebrate this holiday. Whether you are in need of hope, peace, joy, or love, Jesus came to earth to provide us with all those things here and now. God bless.